chance of us on the better what's out worry about it. Really?
I don't want to add this. Yes, I'd run my own business. I like to build a super coach.
It's alright. So, weeks or so, I guess.
I've seen him here for about a week myself.
Oh, a week, yeah.
Yeah. And I wondered what he was actually, because at first I thought he was a beggar.
Yeah. Well, people do, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what he sort of thing. Then when I found out why, when I started talking to him, he was too educated to be sitting there with a suit on. You know what I mean? And a ring, what we used to play as kids with. But he seems to be doing a healthy option.
It's relevant because Martin is a graduate of UCLan, and UCLan, the people who are teaching there have no idea what they're doing. So it's no. Yeah, they're just churning them out.
UCLan is the University of Central Lancashire. Correct. Right.
The teachers there don't know anything about art. So what do you expect they're going to churn out? But people like Martin who don't know anything about art.
Is this though because of the emphasis has gone away from traditional drawing skills and painting skills and has gone more into, as you called it, postmodern?
Not necessarily.
That's just me.
I lost words. What led her to that comment? And she said she lived in Cornwall, and then she'd come up here, and she said we've been up here within a month. She'd put the house for sale. Well, that was 10 years ago. Obviously, I'm told she took it off the house, but she then said, "Oh, something I remember from yesterday. What someone said was culturally deprived." So she was basically saying it just
exist.
I tell you what, you seem to do more interacting with the public than he does.
You got one? Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
maybe you could teach him a trick.
Well, he's a bit timid, isn't he?
Oh, do you think that's what it is? He needs to be more, well, not confrontational, but more
No, he's actually doing the job, what he's meant to be doing. He's making that.
the first thing that she said. She just made a statement. So as well as taking the photograph, she just said £13,000.
Yeah, so where did you don't know where she got that from?
Well, she said she looked it up, she found it, it's public knowledge, so she'd done the research.
Oh, so she knew you were here, and then she went and looked on the Arts Council register?
Oils our culture.
What I think it does, it contrasts to someone who is masterful with their skill, and all they're actually doing is demonstrating their skill. So what? I want everyone to be able to be creative. I don't want to see someone who's just showing off that they can do such and such. I don't care. I'd rather everyone was talking to each other.
Well, I've been listening. I've already just been saying about skill isn't the end of it. But there's different other kinds of skills, and one would be a skill of imagination, you might say. And that's one of the criticisms I'd have of you, that you're just not showing enough skilled imagination in doing that. You should have done something else.
Not having any skilled imagination, but one of the things that I have got skill in is being able to have a conversation, which may seem like something that isn't skillful, but because you might just think about the thing and never actually do it.
Yeah, but that were worth doing. That's the trouble.
This is all about the doing.
It wasn't worth doing.
It wasn't worth doing. It wasn't worth doing. So it's not been worth it. All the time you come and you make notes, you come back to me and talk about uniform.
No, my talking to you has been with the intent that you should give up doing what you're doing.
And how are we getting on with that?
Getting nowhere, because he's been indoctrinated by Lubin Imid and her ilk.
She was never my teacher.
Yeah, but they're all in it together, aren't they? They're all the same. And because there's another person who's done some absolutely
No, but I don't
massive.
think you check, you mean remote control.
Yeah.
Zapper.
The telly.
Yeah.
Well, what we would do, they go and change.
Physically get off of the
Get
board.
up. Yeah, there's nobody chatting. That's why I go. You go to sleep.
The agenda is, in a sense, to destroy culture, but it's to do it because then they can get away with doing whatever they please. Tracy, I mean, is an emotionally disturbed person who's just flinging out her emotional disturbance on the community. instead of getting yourself sorted out.
Do you see a relationship between their work and what Martin's doing then? Do you think a direct relationship?
I think Martin's deluded. Yeah.
He has a very specific look, which almost, I would say, is kind of his uniform. Because he always wears the same coat and generally the same hat. So, as I was explaining to him about me putting my suit uniform on, he puts them on, I guess, on a daily basis. Maybe as part of like his daily, maybe they're the only items that he has, I don't know. But,
Right, I'll ask him.
Martin, is that the guy?
that was Davey.
Davey?
Davey.
The man in the hat?
Man in the hat was Davey. The man who's...
Is he coming back?
I'm not sure. Is he here?
He was just outside, I've just been... Right, do you like him? Or does he freak you out?
I don't think he likes me.
You don't? Within reason? Well, I guess the original one.
You must.
Well, how old would you say I am?
Right, Wavy Davey.
Davey, so yeah, we'd been having this conversation and he made notes in the conversation in his diary. So to me, when I saw, I was kind of, just the fact that he put the stuff in the diary, it was almost like a kind of opposite return prize or something like this kind of. This person who's very critical of contemporary art has come back to me to continue a conversation, and one of the things he'd previously been talking about was the suit and my choice of suit and why, and then the expense of the suit and whether I was profiteering from having a suit, as if I was going to go on and use the suit again. And I explained, well, then it wouldn't be profiteering, it would be the opposite of profiteering, because I bought the suits for this one, so if I used it again I'd be getting more value for money, not just profiteering from the fact that I had a suit.
You might go and sell double glazing in it.
Could do, but it ain't going to happen. He was interested in me talking about the suit being a uniform. He wasn't kind of getting his head around it. It was like, well, I don't wear a suit in a day-to-day life. I come and do the performance, I put the suit on as if I'm going to work, which I am, put the suit on, 12 to 5, take the suit off, it's a uniform. And so initially, his scepticism, he was sceptical, and then once I'd kind of explained the stuff, then he'd come round to it.
So, is this a penny for his thoughts?
Oh, well, the very first thing, on the very first day he walked past me, I offered him the penny for his thoughts. He refused the penny, but he did stay for about 20-30 minutes and had a conversation with me. And then we did have a kind of discussion about what a penny for your thoughts actually meant. And I explained that I was purely performing it. And the next day after that he came back and he thought, well, when I looked it up, it means that the person must share their thoughts. And I was like, well, that's not what it says.
This is all about like changing the signs and symbols like we spoke about.
No, it's not my story, but it's a story.
It is a story.
It's a story. He said I had a bad day, and it's just like I tend to do things to do with work, like not. You know, you might have a bad day at work, but then.
I suppose that's not down to work, is it? That's just down to his job. It's not necessarily work.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to just ignore it, but it's obtruding. It is taking over our culture.
Is it getting to you yet?
Is what getting to me?
It's
It's been fine up until the other day.
Is that the wall?
I think it was just a loss of focus, I would say, brought on by shadow.
Oh, Shadow like a sort of Avengers character.
Like a Kate kind of character.
The darkness envelops.
So hang on, did you write this letter that you complained about then? It was all in your mind?
No, that's just previous letters of complaint, just generally.
What have you become?
Monster.
No, go on.
I can't even remember the specific complaints that I'm talking about.
There's that many. I'll have to go through the filing system.
No, I don't think it's that it's that many. I just think that they're forgotten about. I did it. The time passed, and it's all good. It's all gone.
Well, it must have riled you up enough to like remember that it happened.
Yeah, but the thing that I'm trying to illustrate about the fact that I did it is just that, just doing the reaction.
Yeah.
Just writing a letter to complain, and then so someone reads the letter of complaint, and you don't want, so this person's complaining but doesn't want anything to come of the complaint. You know, sometimes when I worked in a call centre, people would ring up and say, I'm ringing up to complain about, but actually what they were ringing up to do was report the incident rather than to make a complaint.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? It's different, you don't see it.
That's true, yeah. Do you think people are picking up on it? Do you think people understand what he's doing?
No, because as you said, people...
Give us permission to use this then, yeah?
Sure.
Alright, cool.
But especially if you can shove it in the face of the articles and told us stop holding this sort of stuff.
Will do. Alright, thanks mate. Sometimes it just comes to a full stop.
Boom.
You know, nothing happens, but yeah?
Dance collector. Front some shapes, moves.
Oi, have a look. No, which is like a sort of cancer. Yeah?
It's been quiet, but it's already not quantity.
I don't think it has. I mean,
Put a point of view forward.
Of course I'm putting a point of view forward, I'm just not telling you what it is, you'll have to watch the film. Because I don't know what the final conclusion will be until like...
You're just saying you're not going to be biased. But anyway, you want this for film.
No, but I'm not going to be biased in the choice of the people that I include in it or not. So they wouldn't be like Martin's particular people or people who agree with what he's doing. Because I'm not swayed one way or another. You know?
I mean, your performance is
No, it was dry.
Yeah, but you can say that. I don't put myself on the pedestal like that. I don't really use it.
you're getting paid by someone.
Yeah, the same as like if I'm working for a TV company or whatever. You know, I go out and shoot I don't have to like the actor.
Quiet. I said quiet.
I'm doing coverage of it.
quiet.
But if I'm editing and I'm putting it together, it's my point.
These are just descriptive words for something else.
I'm trying to make it interesting and, you know, probably have a
As long as we are both working on the same page.
Oh yeah, this is mine. Oh no, his application said I want to get a documentary film.
It's all about quality, not
Okay,
quantity.
quality-wise,
Right, but he has no editorial and can't tell me what to do, and he will not see this until it's finished.
Yeah, but unless you're in together, aren't you?
good.
Well, no, I'm not here. Like I said, it's a propaganda thing. This is my film about what I'm doing, and the subject matter is more about my relationship with the medium.
Follow this. Well, you must have got together with him to say, well, you put.
I don't have to do it.
And
I don't have to do it.
You put an. Yes, you do. You need the money.